This video was created for educational purposes and contained original text comments. Let's learn from others' mistakes. Stay safe. Enjoy.
Tem mais doido ou não? O senhor tá batendo no carro dos outros? Ô vizinho! Ô, o senhor tá acabando com o carro dos outros? O senhor tá doido? O senhor bateu nos carros tudo ali, ó. Bateu nos carros tudo lá, ó.
Myiatic periods?
I don't know. You could Google it. I have no idea.
I'll look, Wade. 30
Okay,
million.
thanks, Bob.
The Proterozoic.
And your stellar hurts!
Not my fucking problem!
What are you doing?
It's not my fucking problem, mate!
There is a person driving down the wrong side of the road on 17 into oncoming traffic.
Now, it hasn't been bad here because we went down into the mid 50s for a while, and now we're back up. It was like 72 yesterday.
Yeah, it was nice out.
One thing that you may not realize.
雷霆881
Thiếu chồng đấy cả.
Salió, mira. Yo, we're running from the cops. Está loco el güey.